You know, these conditions, let's talk about one of the things that they do that we don't want to think about, but rodents. Mice coming into the home trying to get shelter from the conditions invading your space. Well, how you get rid of them could be a danger to your pet. We want to focus on that with IndyVet's Dr. James Speiser here to talk about mainly poison prevention here. And if you've got a mouse in the house, it's like all bets are off. I got to get that thing out of the house here. But if you've got somebody like Rosie in the house, you've got to think about her health too.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
let's talk about the kinds of poisons that are the dangers.
Well, you know, Ray, there's really two different types of poisons that are used for mice and rats. One that we have like here is an anticoagulant type, and then another one that we have right here is one that's really a toxin to the brain. And you can see if I pull them both up, they look identical. They're both green.
Watch out, Rosie, where are you going?
And Rosie would love to eat one.
Okay, but
we don't want that to happen. That's right.
All right, let's talk about the first kind, the anticoagulant. It prevents the blood's ability to clot, I guess, is how it takes care of the mice in the home. But therein is the danger for dogs and cats,
exactly.
too.
This particular
Put the
poison
information up on the screen,
actually interferes with vitamin K, which is essential for the body's ability to make clotting proteins. So within about 3 to 7 days after ingesting this, the patients will start to bleed. And once we have hemorrhage into the brain, lung, or body cavity, mortality soon occurs. So initially they may be kind of weak, they may be anorexic, but ultimately you'll start to see bruising on the skin and they will then bleed.
It sounds like obviously a terrible situation. So what are the ways that you mainly treat
You know,
that?
this one we can really treat very effectively. We can get the animals in. There's a test. We can check their clotting times.
Okay.
Then we can give them fresh whole blood or plasma as well as vitamin K. And usually within a day or two, they're home and doing well.
Okay, that sounds like a good scenario, but that's the more common rat and mice poison that's out there. But this other kind is starting to take hold of the market too, and let's talk about what happens if a dog were to ingest that.
Bromethylene, this is bad. There is no test. We can't test for it, and once it's ingested, there is no antidote. So unfortunately, the symptoms we'll see, they may start to press their head, they'll be uncoordinated, they'll have tremors, anxiety, hyperexcitability, and ultimately seizures. And all we can really do if this is ingested is to supportively treat the patient. If we get to them real quickly after they've ingested it, we can induce vomiting and so forth, but there really is nothing that we can do.
For those reasons, I would say that's why you focus on more the traps instead of the poisons.
Exactly. We always have the mouse traps. Those don't kill animals, other than mice, of course.
Hopefully.
And then there's the new type here where you can put it out and it actually encloses the mouse and you just throw the whole trap away. Those are obviously very effective.
Okay, so Rosie says, please think about me when you're trying to get the mice out of the home here. Hey, Dr. Speiser, as always, thank you very much. For more information about IndyVet Emergency and Specialty Hospital and these things to watch out for when we're thinking about our pets, fox59.com right there in the links section. And be safe out on the roads. Let's check in with our weather team, Brittany and Danielle, who are forecasting the future for us.
Yeah.